Hey, what's going on, beautiful jellyfish? It's Tracy. Gosh, it has been such a long time since I filmed. Just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of a background, give you a little couple quick updates, and then we'll jump into the video. So my hair, first off, don't know if you noticed, a little different. One of my students did this for me today, and I think she did a rock star job. I love it. I'm like vibing with it right now. So yes, I'm here with my tea. I feel like I haven't filmed in a while, but I feel like I haven't filmed with tea in a while. I have this hibiscus tea. We got a herbal tea advent calendar from David's Tea, and I'm really excited. So I'm drinking some hibiscus right now, which I love. Okay, so that is out of the way. I also have a new chair. I have this Secret Lab chair. This is like if you've ever like felt this before, it's like the comfiest thing ever in life. Like it is, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like the best thing ever. So love that. So I got this new chair. Okay, I've been MIA. Let's just talk about this. I haven't filmed in probably like about a month and a half. Yeah, it's been like a month and a half because I film in bulk. So all those videos that you've seen previously were like done in like October. So I had all these intentions and plans to film during my November break for Thanksgiving. I had all these high hopes. I was like, yes, let's do it. Let's get it. And the reality is that teaching is exhausting regardless of how much I love my job. I love my job, but it is so tiring, and I had all these intentions to film during Thanksgiving break, and I just like mental health wise and just like sustainably wise was like, I just need this break. And I really just took my break and enjoyed it and relaxed, and it was so enjoyable. I played a lot of video games, a lot of Civilization 6. If you ever want me to stream Civilization 6, if any of you are Civ 6 fans out there, let me know, because I am thinking about potentially getting back into streaming. Anyways, okay, that was a lot of rambling. I'd love to hop into this video with you. So basically, I was thinking through magic stuff that was not worth the money, and I was troubleshooting some ideas with Paul, and I was just kind of like thinking through like, what are some things that I really feel like are not worth it? And to be honest with you, I really couldn't think of a ton of stuff. I feel like I could get into like really nitty gritty, like one idea that I had was like, I feel like tokens, like don't overbuy tokens, but I wanted like big things, you know what I mean? Like stuff that I'm like, stay away from, you know? So I really could only come up with like 3 things, but I feel like they're good things. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we're good. If you want the opposite end of this video to talk about things that are worth the money, I have also done that video, and I will list that in the down bar below if I remember. Let's just be real here. I might not remember, but I will try my best. So yeah, let's just hop into it. Also just like LOLing a little bit at the fact that I have this like mug. I got this a really long time ago when my brother and his now girlfriend at the time got me this Slytherin mug, because I was like a self-proclaimed Slytherin for a really long time, and like I'm not a Slytherin. So comment below if you're a Harry Potter fan. What do you think your Hogwarts house is? I feel like I'm a Hufflepuff or a Ravenclaw. Like I feel like I'm a Ravenpuff, you know? Anyone else feel that way? Okay, cool. Okay, let's hop into it. So okay, first thing that's not worth the money, bad sleeves. Okay, look at me. Just look at me. Do not buy bad sleeves. Your life is too short to buy sleeves that are bad, that are going to break. Invest in good quality sleeves, because it's like going to be better in the long run. Because if you invest in bad sleeves, they're going to break. Penny sleeves. I like penny sleeves for like cards that I'm going to trade, so I can get rid of my penny sleeves. Because like, you know, you just acquire them. Like when you buy cards like online and you trade with people, you know, you just acquire like random sleeves. Like I have like random sleeves in my collection of stuff, you know? And it just like, listen, they're going to break. Just buy nice sleeves. My personal favorite are Dragon Shield mats. I've never had a Dragon Shield split on me, and I'm a rough shuffler, knock on wood. Like, I'm a rough shuffler, and they just don't split on me. So, like, Dragon Shield mats are the way to go, whatever your jam is or whatever. But, like, buying just, like, bad, like, sleeves, don't do it. Life is too short. Buy nice sleeves. Dragon Shield mats, they're a little bit more expensive. They're, like, 10, 11 bucks. Support your LGS. Buy some there. Call it a day. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, okay? Just buy some nice sleeves for yourself, okay? It's like, celebrate it. Like, you're building a new deck, and you're like, oh, let me just, like, treat you to some nice sleeves. Like, just do it, okay? Thank you. Okay, number 2. Okay, so I feel like I might get some people that are going to disagree with me on these next 2 points. And you know what? That's okay. This is like the contractual obligation of like you subscribing to my channel is like putting up with my like unpopular opinions. Okay. Okay. Real talk. Expensive deck boxes. Hear me out. Okay. This is my Tassiger deck box, right? It's one of these Ultra Pro deck boxes. You've seen these before. I don't know what this material is. I don't know, but it's this, you know it. It's got the little thing. I have never used this in my life. I just want to give this disclaimer. Okay. If you take that off, I think it looks weird, so I keep it on. Also, what am I going to do with this? Like, I do not know. Okay. These are like $10, $11, $12, $13. They're like pricey for what they are. This is nice. I just want to like be very clear and state this to you. This is a nice deck box. You do not need this. You do not need a nice $13 deck box. You just do not. First off, these do not fit as nicely as the product that I'm going to recommend instead. These do not fit very nicely in my Super Hive. I mentioned my Super Hive, my Ultimate Guard Super Hive that I have in my products that are worth the money. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen that. Love my Super Hive, adore my Super Hive. These do not fit very nicely. You cannot fit as many decks. If these even fit, I've never tried, but they won't. These go with these. These are like $3, $4. You can, there's 2 versions of these. This is by Ultimate Guard, but Ultra Pro makes the same ones. They have a ton of different colors. I have a different color for all my decks. These are like, they're fine. Like, they're not anything special. They're just literally like a plastic like thing, but like they do the job. Like, you don't need to spend your money on this. They'll bulk up your bag. And if you're someone who maybe only has like a couple of decks, maybe you have like 4 commander decks or whatever, like sure, fine. If you like want to spend this, like whatever, it's fine. If you're feeling extra, whatever. But if you have like a Super Hive or you have one of those and you need to be conscious of like how many decks you have, like these are the way to go. Also too, I have like 11 commander decks. If I have these, I'm gonna have like the most ridiculous bag where I'm keeping all these. I want to be able to keep track of things, and the reason why I love the Super Hive so much is because I can do a really quick inventory and be like, okay, cool. I think my Super Hive holds 6, 7, 8. It holds 8 of these. And I'm like, cool. And then I have like, I think I have 11 commander decks. Then I have 3 that are not in there. One of them is this. It's just bulky. You don't need it. Just $4, $3, can't go wrong. Just, that's my hot take. Okay. The last point. And this point kind of goes like hand in hand, so I grouped them together. Let me just state my entire point before you disagree with me. Okay. Booster boxes / collector boosters when? When is the key word here. Let me finish my point. When you only want some cards out of it. Otherwise, it's better to buy individual cards. Let me explain my point further. Okay. You are someone who sees a set of whatever. The set that actually came to my mind was Commander Legends, because I adored Commander Legends. Paul and I both adored Commander Legends. We ended up buying one box, the regular booster box. And you're gonna be like, Tracy, you're telling me not to buy booster boxes. Why are you saying that? Because we wanted the majority of the set. If you are after the majority of a set, this point is not relevant to you. The point I'm trying to make is when you're like, out of these 300 cards, I want 5. Do not buy. It's not worth it. It's just not. That's the point that I'm trying to make, is it doesn't make logical sense to go and buy the booster box or the collector boosters. Collector boosters, I looked it up for this video because I was genuinely curious at the prices of them. I looked up the Commander Legends collector booster display box. They're selling for like $450. Do I think that Commander Legends is an incredible product? Absolutely. I love Commander Legends with my heart, and those full art cards that come in here, I love those. I actually bought a ton of singles from this. The problem and the reason why I feel really strongly about this is because I think some people have this idea where like, and I feel like especially like this, you could say this with Commander Legends and with like like the Eternal Masters and Modern Masters and those types of things, where some people were like, okay, I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna build a Modern deck, a Commander deck out of these cards, and it's like, that's not how it works, especially for like Modern Masters and Modern Horizons. Those products, I like them. I really enjoy them. I've bought those products before. I don't like them with the intention of like, I'm gonna buy this and build a Modern deck or whatever around them. Because like, the reality is that Mythic that you need 4 of, you're probably going to open 1, maybe. If you open it. The very likelihood of you getting 4 of that rare or 4 of that Mythic is very, very, very unlikely. Even at the uncommon slots, because there's been like times where like Remand is a card that's coming to my head that was printed in one of those, and it was like printed at uncommon, and we got it in one of our boxes, and I opened like 1 Remand, and I was like, if I was a Modern player banking on opening 4 Remands, like I only opened 1. You know what I mean? Like those are the kind of cards that I'm talking about, that like, you know, you have those expectations of like, I'd really love these cards, but like only get those if you're like, I want a majority of these cards. Because the other thing too that I've been like thinking about a lot recently is like, when you get those products, you get so many cards, and it's like, what are you doing with all those cards? Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm trying to be more like conscientious about like getting a ton of things. Do you know what I mean? So that's just kind of like something that I've been thinking of like recently, you know. So yeah, that is it for this video though. I would really like to know what cards or things that you think are just not worth the money at all. You're like, spent money on that or seen other people spend money on it, and I'm not about it. I do not think it is a good investment. So I'd really like to know what things you guys are interested in. I do have a couple of exciting videos that I am looking forward to filming. I have a couple of ranking videos that I have 2 in mind that I'm really excited to film. So if you guys have any other video requests or anything, love to, you know, catch up with you guys and hear you guys are doing. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll catch you in my next one.